Hi guys, as we're beginning to come out of the winter, March is now here, so it is an incredibly busy time for us greenkeepers. So we're in the renovation period for the course and we're really starting to chip away at certain areas in order to get them ready and prepared for the playing season. In general, you'll see a lot of fertiliser, a lot of seed, lots of sand and plenty of holes being put into the ground so that when we come into April, we are giving the course the best conditions for maximum recovery so that we are in a strong position. With all the rainfall we've had, there's plenty of weak areas out on the course that will be getting some much needed TLC. Despite the heavy rainfall on Wednesday, this time of year the course tends to dry out a lot quicker as surfaces firm up and that daylight window gets longer and longer. So let's dive into what we've been up to out on the course.
You said
This is good, mate.
Oh, good.
We were then you. Oh, I've already said that word, below. Oh, oh.
Hello everyone, it's Sam and Ryan here, and we're just going to go through with you guys about our bunker maintenance and what we do. So first things first is we start off with the edge of the bunker, and we'll go round the edge with a strimmer or an edging iron to get a nice clean edge, and then we'll follow in with a backpack blower and clean out all the debris to make it nice and clean.
The next step, we use a measuring stick to check out the levels we have in the bunker. The base is at 4 inches and the face is at 2 inches.
We have a mark on the measuring stick which is at 4 inches, and then we'll go around the bunker just measuring the depth of the sand and seeing where it's high or if it's low.
We will then add or remove the sand to wherever it is low on the stick.
And we will level the sand out with a rake.
And check the depths once more.
If all the levels are okay, then we will compact the sand with our roller we use on the face and the bottom.
And then to finish off, we will fluff up the centre using a spring rake.
And we will continue to check the depths for the remainder of the season.
Ensure there are no excuses when you're in a bunker.
So the style we rake is we do the smooth face and the fluffed up centre.
This is so that when the ball does hit the face, it hits it and rolls back into your fluffy line, because no one likes a plug ball in the face. If you have any feedback, please do not hesitate to tell me or Sam about the sand levels out there on the course.
Hi everyone, here on the second green, and we just want to talk to you a little bit about our renovations that we've carried out this week. So we're very much in full swing now of renovations on the course. Last week we done tees, and this week our focus was on greens approaches. So first things first, what we did is we got the greens verti-cut. So we did a double verti-cut to remove any kind of lateral growth, any grass standing down, just to kind of remove a bit of material off there before we started coming on here with the sand and putting holes in. So double verti-cut, a cut with our hand mowers, that was done straight after. And then the first process was we verti-drained. So we verti-drained with a 19mm tine, and we went about 200 to 250 millimeters depth. With zero heave, so that was done. We then followed this up with holocores. So we haven't holocored these greens in about kind of 8 years time, and we just felt, looking at the soil results over the last couple of years, the organic matter was just getting a little bit high, so we thought this year we would go with holocore. So we used a very small kind of 10mm holocore tine, removed kind of some minimal material across the green. Once all the material is obviously collected up on the surface, it's rowed up and collected. So the team collected that all very cleanly. After that, hand blowers on here to blow any remaining kind of debris off of the surface. Any sand that's been brought up was all cleaned off very well. And then we're straight on with sand. So in total on each green we've put 1.5 tonne. So what we do is we put the first application of sand on. This is then dragged in, brushed in with our turf iron. Then we put another light dusting across the green and the approach is included in that. And then again, another drag, another brush, roll. And then on Wednesday morning, we were very lucky. We saw there was a window of rain approaching, so we came straight out in the morning, tractor brush on, worked in a final roll, and then myself and Ollie put out a granular feed. So the granular feed went on, and as you can see, the 12.5mm of rain that we had has washed everything in beautifully. So our follow-up now on these greens will be another roll. Potentially we might get the greens cutters out tomorrow afternoon, with the boxes off just to break up any remaining granular, disperse the sand a little, and we're very happy with the progress. The team have done an amazing job this week. They've put in a couple of long shifts on the Monday and Tuesday, and I think, yeah, results speak for themselves. I think you're all going to be very happy with the final finish, and starting the season with the surfaces like this is going to be really good for all of us. So that's where we are with greens. We've also this week got fairways being scarified, so you'll notice we've started that today with the weather the way it is, and next week we can get them all finished, ready for a granular fertiliser that's coming the week after. So it's very all positive, and look forward to hearing your feedback on the surfaces.
Hi guys, just standing on the 12th tee here, a week on from our tees renovations work. It was a deep vertidrain with a solid tine, and then followed up with a hollow core just to get rid of some of that organic matter and actually create a nice little hole to drop some sand into. Once the cores were collected, we top dressed the tees, fill those holes up with sand, run the drag mat over the top. Then it's just a case of giving them some rest, letting the ground settle and allowing that sand to work into the profile. We then applied a granular fertiliser, which was perfectly timed because as we'd finished, the rain started to fall. It will wash that granular into the surface as well. Some of the tees are in a good place, some have taken more of a beating than others. So coming in next week, we've got a disc seeder. This is a great piece of kit that creates small little channels for seed to drop into, and then a roller that is attached to the back closes those little channels, which gives the seed a much higher chance of germination. So we'll look to get plenty of grass coverage on these tees in the next coming weeks, hopefully, as temperatures, as you can see, begin to rise up.
At Carinellum, 6.3 at the moment. 8 years now, I think. I like the 8th is one of my favourite holes. It's a nice, if you get a good drive away and a shot into the green with the bunker. It's got some difficulty. My least favourite hole is probably the 9th, because with the road and the fast green, it's quite hard to hit into and to judge it properly. So I should probably get rid of the road, make a bridge. Yeah, if people could repair pitch marks on the green, I seem to spend my life repairing them at the moment, but that would really help us all. Yeah, that would. I think it's a friendliness, and especially the men and the ladies mixed in really very well and have lots of fun competitions together, which I think is great. Right, this will show my age. Cliff Richard, and then Ian Poulter and Rory McIlroy.
Hi everyone, so Lewis here in the shop. It's Monday morning, a week after the Greenkeepers video, and I just had a delivery of my name on it. It never happens, normally just the shop's name, but I've opened it and seen this. The turtle! Thank you whoever ordered this, thank you so much.